Hello everyone, myself Ashit Desai, Assistant Professor, Sharif of Technology College of Engineering. Today we are going to discuss the end effector. So end effector are the device attached to the end of robotic arm which is enabled for the interaction with objects. So this is the possibility criteria for the that end effector. So the importance for that determine the functionality and application of robot. So with the help of the end effector, we are using the different performance that is in manufacturing, healthcare, agriculture, and space exploration areas. So a robot end effector is a device that attached to the wrist of a manipulator for the purpose of holding the materials, parts, tools, and to perform a specific task. So which is example for that. So example is gripper or different tools that is like will the equipment or end of the arm toolings. So we are consisting with this these three joints. So if you say that is about shoulder, so it is a robot, and in the shoulder after that elbow is there and this wrist is there. So this the area we can call it as an end effector. So end effector may be as a gripper or it may be tools. So the end effector which is used for the, if you say in the gripper, then we can use for the grasp and hold the objects. Then for the tooling purpose, so it can perform as a specific task which is like a welding. So whenever indicator as a tool, then we are behaving like a for the welding, spraying, painting, or machine tooling, or you can say assembling. So these are the area we are working with the tooling sections. So this is about the end effector. So end effector as the end of the part which is useful for the functioning for the different tasks like as a grasping or holding, or you can say performing a different task like a welding. So this is the importance of the end effector. So now we are classifying as a gripper. So gripper is as a mechanical gripper. So it is use of the different fingers and clamp your object or clamp your that grasp of the objects. So is possible by using the mechanical gripper. So this is seeing in that picture that is about the different fingers associated with this and then grasp the object. Suppose even or odd shapes are there. So accordingly we are variation in the fingers and then we can adopt your product. There is about the mechanical gripper. Then vacuum gripper, it is like a suction system that is about for handling the flat and smooth surfaces. So that is for the vacuum grippers. So it is like a vacuum cups are available for associated with the gripping action. Then magnetic grippers. So easiestly that magnetic or you can say metallic components which are handled by the magnetic grippers. Nowadays, we are also associated with soft grippers, which is designed for the delicate objects, so handling for the food and fragile items. So we can use the soft grippers. So these are main grippers are present. Also, we are associated with adhesive grippers. So the adhesive grippers, which is having the that that adhesive substance is perform the grasping actions, so we can adhere on the that surface and it easily stick to the that point. So this is the initiation of the grasping of before grippers, and after initiation it can be grasping like that. It is adhere on a surface and it can be pick up for the pick and press operation. So this is about the gripper. So gripperly most for the hold and gripper should be required for the actuation for the object. So this is the main classifying the grippers is also available with us. The next we are discussing the what is the difference between the gripper and tool. So gripper is a device that which mounted on a robot wrist, but that tool is at the present at the last link, and it is endpoint as a tool which is attached to them. The next is a gripper enables for the holding and tightening, handling and releasing of object, but in case of tool which is enables for the holding materials, parts, tools to perform a specific task. So this is the difference between gripper and tool. So here gripper is just like human hand, but indicator is just like a tool. So gripper can be classified is in different ways, that is mechanical, vacuum, magnetic, adhesive, hydraulic, and pneumatic. So these are the areas for the gripping actions. So so we can use the power. That is why we are classifying like this way. But in case of end effector, that tool only we are having the presence and the we are using as a different tool, that is spray painting tool, or that is welding gun. So these are the tools we are appropriating with use this area. Then the common tooling is that robot that can perform it easiest task, and here we are developing the specialized purpose special tooling we can perform to be performing a defined required work. So here the gripper can be used to grasp an object, and usually the work part and hold during the robot work cycle. The end of arm tool, known as end effector, give the ability to pick up the parts and handling the tools. Next, the grippers are those devices that actually grip off an object for moving and placing it within a working range. So also in using of the gripper as a that part, so this is about basically point to point process is forming over here. The nextly, that is gripper are device that often used with a pick and place system, as only the that much as, or I can say assembly lines or line, the line that automated systems be possible over there. Then in case of the tooling sections, we can formulating for the surgical robots. The ineffector can be the scalpel or their tool surgery is also present over here. Next, the reference is grippers are usually for single purpose, but the indicators will be tool as a used for the multi-purpose. The nextly, that is essential grip action by opening and closing the gripper. But in this case, machining we are with action of the drilling, the grinding, polishing, spray painting, welding. So this is the possibility actions we are doing with this system. So this is the end effector differentiation with a gripper and tool. Now we are going to discuss the selection criteria for the end effector. So basically the application requirement is the first, because whenever the task, what are the tasks which are assigned over there, accordingly we can select the end effector. The next is material handling. So if you use in the material handling, so we are considering the parameter like weight, size and texture consideration. The nextly, that is payload capacity, that is about robot arm strength and compatibility. So we are discussing that in a payload capacity, suppose if it's 4 kg, 5 kg, 8 kg. So according to the robot arm strength is provided over there. And so this is on the basis of the selection criteria. Then environmental condition, that is suitable for temperature, or you can say humidity and contamination. So we are consider these points in a aspect of the environmental conditions. Then customization and adaptability, so modular design, designs for the diverse applications. So we are customized of according to the application or according to the that component design. So basically we are customizing over here. So these are the basically selection criteria for the indicators are there. The next is about challenges which is in a face in a indifferent design, that is about precision and control and durability. So in a precision control, ensuring the accurate object manipulation is associated with the handling of the object. So also that is make challenge for that. The durability is lost, long lasting the components for industrial applications. The integration with the AI and ML. So nowadays it is also make challengeable for adaptive learning. So this is about the main effective integration is required over there. Then cost and maintenance, so balancing of efficiency and affordability. So it is big challenge for the individual design. So so many factors and so many things we are considering the in indicator strategies. The next is about tool-based indicators, so used for cutting, welding, drilling, painting, and assembly. So example is that laser cutters, screwdrivers, and the welding guns. So these are main applications which is in automotive and aerospace industries. Also, we are have high precision manufacturing areas. So we are using the tool-based indicators. So in this section, we are going to discuss the already we discussed this point about the differential between the tool and that gripper, as well as we are discussing the that point related to the challenges, then selection criteria, then that classification of the gripper. So these are the part we are discussed in this lecture. Thank you.